just let you say your name. So this is Jeffrey and
Joanne.
Okay, so Jeffrey and Joanne at the Ballroom Reno. We're in West Coast 103. And tonight we talked about body flight. And we did a couple different whips, simple whips, but learning how to get our bodies moving. Now we just touched on body flight and understanding. I was demonstrating in Latin, if I'm going to do rumba in Latin, my body moves long before my foot versus my foot moving like this. In swing, it's the same idea. If the girl's going to move across, she's going to go 1, 2, or again, she goes and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Her body are moving and it's drawing the leg. So I want to feel as a follower 2 that pushes into the floor and my body brings the foot through. So as you demonstrate it, and a 1 and a 2, 3 longer, 4, 5 and 6. And so by allowing our body to draw our foot through, we can get different looks. And it all really depends on the music. In my opinion, if you're doing a triple rhythm music, whether it's blues or R&B, whatever, it's going to be a longer stretch. And so that makes the 3 and 4 much faster because we're light and shade of the movement. If it's contemporary, which is a straight time music, which is da 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 da, I still feel like I'm going to hold that. If I'm doing contemporary, I went 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. I'm going to make it tighter, but I'm still going to stretch it because it's still technically a slow beat, right? So the idea has to be we're dancing what's being played on that music box, right? We're not going to just do the steps. We're going to move through the music. And so we started talking about different parts of body flight, and we haven't gotten into discussion of the feet yet, but we talked about our 3 points. I believe our true core is the center from our diaphragm diagonally down through the back, like the core of an apple. It goes through the middle. And so the diaphragm and then a point slightly below on a diagonal, this point will go forward, the back point will go backwards. Then the back of the head pulls back. The dial that Skippy talks about, I think it's a dial she calls it, kind of lifts your chest up. And then here, these 3 points are always moving backwards, and the leader and the follower are always backwards. There's never a time they go forward. Even on a sugar push, it's coming, I might be changing my pitch to go forward, but everything is pulling me backwards. That's what allows me to change my pitch to go back. So we come forward, we're going to pitch forward, and then we're going to pull back. But the whole time my spine is moving backwards. So when the girl turns her head on 2 on a pass, that will take, go ahead and do that. She goes, do a pass. She goes 1, 2. It's already moving backwards across the floor. So if you turn your head and take these 3 points backwards, you're already driving into your 4. So do that. And she goes 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5 and 6. And you can even underturn that a little bit on the 4 and get better connection. So, and what we did on the patterns, we just did a simple whip, a locked whip. Locked whip where the man went around the woman, or woman went around the man, where I went 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we used that move tonight because I really wanted the guys to focus on moving their points back. So if I look on beat 4, I believe it is, so it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now right here on 5, I'm going to pull my head and my spine back to step to get her to move forward. If I use my arms, if I go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and just pull her through, it's kind of lame, right? Feels kind of weird. So I have to be sure I'm always pulling back, and she's always pulling back, so she connects to me. So no matter what I do, now if I want to turn her, I have to be sure I turn her on an even beat, which is a 6, because that's when her foot comes stop on 5. So we go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. If I turned her now, she'd be on the wrong foot. Don't move anywhere. I'm just going to feel the body. Don't move. I'm just going to twist the body. That would be a twist in her body. I want to wait until she curves and steps on that foot and then create the turn so she's on the proper foot. We did the same thing. We just swapped hands. We just did a cross hand hold. Okay, we can do it with a loop, with a turn, right? Did we do anything else?
The other way.
Did we do the other way?
You turn the other way.
Yeah, same side. Thank you. Let's do it from the mirror this way. So we did the same side. We went 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I kept her on my left side. I would step back 5, 6, 7 again. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, why she stays on my side, real quick, is, a little bit, why she stays on my side is I go 1, 2, I'm leaving this hand here. This hand has to stop to get her to turn. Okay, then I move back 5, 6, whatever, 7, and 8. Again, so it goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that makes it very, very easy. If the girl is extending her arm away from her rib cage, it's real important that you keep your elbows by your rib cage. If she does it wrong and extends her arms, she's going to start to go around me. If she lets this arm loose, she's going to start traveling no matter what I'm doing. So now we're stuck. Okay? And we have to do this.
You better not be stuck.
Okay. All right. So it's Joanne and I'm Jeffrey. Thank you guys very much.